Hello, Legion. It's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, Season 5, in case you'd forgotten. So I just finished scoping out the derailments here, train cars, and I'm now going to make my way, if the game will let me, which it might not, I'm going to make my way up to the brand new tower. Well, it's not brand new anymore. It's several updates old. But it's new to us. We who have played The Long Dark since the beginning of time. It's new to us. And it's right up there. There could be a wolf close by. So I'll have to be careful. That movement just now was me taking my hand off of my mouse to scratch the tip of my nose and then put my hand back on my mouse. That's how much my mouse moves around when I don't have my hand on it. I really need to get something under it so where it's got a little bit more of a grip to it. I've mentioned this before. It's part of the reason that I do this. Sorry. It's the new mouse. It's a bit of a punk. I actually can't remember now if the old mouse was having problems or if it was just really old and like it was worn down visually, and that was one of my main motivations. I remember I was kind of looking at it going, man, it would be, I've had this for a long time. It'll probably start to break down mechanically before long, maybe. So let's, consider the options. And ultimately I got the new mouse that I got, but it's been a little bit slipperier, leading to the amusing phenomenon you all know and love as the Hadrian shakes. Not that I never had the Hadrian shakes before, but this mouse just shows them a lot more vividly. Maybe there's a setting that I can find that will make it better, but for now, I have forgotten what that setting is. So you can all continue giggling at my shakiness. How am I doing food-wise? I have beef jerky. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Just looking around, making sure I haven't forgotten anything underneath this tower. It's actually going to be a fairly nice view this evening. The sun has already set, so we're in the beginning of twilight here. There's the radio tower and the original tower from Mystery Lake from back in the day, which was a Wednesday, by the way. There's another hunting rifle.
Looks like this has been here a while.
I'm just gonna leave it. I know where it is. I'll come back for it if I need it. Another sewing kit. That's good. 2 more sewing kits. A rifle cartridge. I think I see a rifle cleaning kit there. That's good. And a whetstone. A whetstone might be one of the few things I haven't found yet.
The sun is setting. It's going to get a lot colder soon.
I do have a whetstone. Never mind. Yes, I know it's going to get colder soon. All right. Do I remember how to even do anything? There we go. Whetstone.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Hatchet at what condition? 81%? It's better than the one I have. And I'm still managing to be unencumbered at the moment. I'll grab that book because it's potential fire starting material. I'll grab the rifle cleaning kit because you can never have enough of them. Just to ensure your shots are true. There's a pry bar.
I'll take it.
I'll take the pry bar. It's going to encumber me. But I will take it. And we actually have decent weather at the moment. So what I'm going to do as Hello. No. What I'm going to do as we leave the tower here is I'm going to keep moving back into the zone. We have decent weather and decent lighting. I can see right now, including seeing potential threats. So I'm going to move back into areas of the zone that I haven't visited yet. There's not a lot of shelter, but there is at least one. No, there's more than one indoor location aside from the dam. I haven't visited the logging camp yet, and I haven't visited the unnamed pond, and I haven't visited I don't know the name of it, but it's the hut that is on the other side of the unnamed pond from trappers. And try and avoid the wolves. Skyrim down this way. I think I generally know where I am right now. Famous last words. I'm going to try and stay on the high ground. All right, so there's the old tower location, which could have some loot for me. But if I stay on the high ground, that's how I'll spot, like, my definite next stops, you know? So that's my thinking. We're actually fairly warm at the moment, and once I have the opportunity to stop and repair some other stuff, we'll be even warmer. Gear-wise, we are, dare I say it, in really good shape. I can still make some more animal skin items. I never went back for that deer hide and the 2 guts. And to tell you the truth, it's not that I did think about it last episode, but I was focused on other things, and I don't know, I suppose from a min-maxing perspective, like taking advantage of every opportunity, should have gone back to try and get it. I wanted to be thorough, so to speak, and just cover all my bases. I'm going to go this way. I know where I am now. So I need to go here, and then I need to go across the clear cut over that ridge, not necessarily up to the old tower. I will go up to the old tower, just not in the middle of the night, because it'll be cold and there's not shelter. But yeah, I should have gone to get that deer hide, but my focus was elsewhere. I was excited. We're in Mystery Lake. We are in a good kind of gear situation. I've got my rabbit skin hat. Deerskin boots would be nice, but we might find some nice boots independent of the animal skin items remaining to be found. Also, the direction in which we're moving is the potential direction of another prepper cache. I need to review my map just to make absolutely sure I know where every single possible location is. I can think of 2 more right now off the top of my head. Hang on, I'm thinking. Maybe 3, but I can't quite remember. The third one that I'm thinking of, I'm a little shaky. Like, not quite sure in the same way, the same level of confidence as the first 2. There's one that is, like I said, in the direction that I'm moving, and there's another that is between Unnamed Pond and Trappers, if you know which ridge to hang out on. Speaking of ridges, navigating this terrain is proving a little bit more challenging than I thought it would. Okay. I'm going to have to go all the way down around this rock, because that's the fastest way to go. I just don't want to sprain myself along the way. And I didn't want to go around that blind corner in an abundance of caution, but...
Oh, damn it.
Seriously?
Sprained my ankle.
Well, I am encumbered. It's what I get.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
No, I don't. I just got to get inside. The issue, of course, with the sprained ankle is that I can't sprint, but I can sleep it off, which is almost as good. Okay, I'm a decent ways from my food source at the moment, so ideally before I go to sleep here, in one of these 3 cabins, I will find one more food item. I've got the beef jerky on me, and I've got enough water to pull through. Yes, I know. Your foot hurts. We saw. We watched it happen, and we sympathized.
That smarts a bit.
You're not listening to me, are you? Jennifer never listens to me. Okay. What have we in here? Reclaimed wood? Sure.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
I think I see something under the bed. I do. Cargo pants. Hey. So, well, actually, that's not something to be excited about because I already have cargo pants. I'd forgotten. Snow pants would be an improvement. Energy bar and a stale chocolate bar. Good. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Just a couple of food items to tide me over. I'll get some sleep. I'll drink some water. And everything will be generally better. Oh, I haven't searched that yet. Okay. I can break those pants down, of course.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's get those rose hips. Nice. Wilderness Kitchen book.
First aid soon.
So I think I have a number of Wilderness Kitchen reads that I need to attend to. I'm a little bit nervous right now. I'm not sure if the wolf patrol routes around this area have been updated or not. Have I already? Wait a minute. I just saw footprints near this door. Have I already been in this one? Yeah. Okay, I misjudged which one of these I hadn't been in yet. So I guess it's... yeah, the one with no footprints. That's one way to do it. Yeah, haven't been in here yet. So I could break this stuff down for cloth if I needed to, now that I have the knife. Not finding a lot of stuff apart from the essential food. I mean, and that was a pretty nice find, especially since it was a container find. So I can't complain. But okay, let's take a look once again at what I'm carrying. I do have that extra hatchet on me at the moment. That's weighing me down a little bit. But let me go... oh, seriously? I mean, I have antibiotics. I could eat this, see if it gives me food poisoning, and if I need to, I'll just drink the antibiotics. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to eat the chocolate bar. We're going to eat the beef jerky. And in the name of science, since I am equipped to handle this time, if I have to, we're going to eat this 15% energy bar. And we did not get food poisoning. Okay. That doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't... I didn't see a pause, though, so it didn't even seem to be rolling. Still doesn't mean anything. But maybe we just got lucky. Nice. Okay, so let's sleep for an actual 10 hours this time. And I'm hoping that we'll wake up with clear weather. There goes our sprain. Didn't need to take painkillers because you can sleep off those things. Okay, we woke up fully rested, and we actually still have time. I guess we weren't as far into the night as I thought we were. Okay, well, let's pass the time for one more hour. There we go. Okay, now I will wake myself up, and maybe it's time to do a hair of reading. Let's finish Advanced Guns, Guns, Guns. I have a couple of Wilderness Kitchen books to read, and I'm still encumbered, mainly because I'm carrying the extra hatchet and the extra pry bar. So once I have finished looking around for the potential... the Civ player in me wants to call it a goodie hut, but it's the prepper cache. I'll make my way back and drop this encumbering stuff off. Hey. Oh, what a beautiful morning. All right, we're going to walk this way. I am encumbered, so of course that's going to wear me out a little bit faster than is typical, but just keeping an eye out as I walk through this relatively dense area of trees for wolves. And it's still pretty cold, given that it's the beginning of the day. It feels like 0 degrees Fahrenheit. If there is indeed a prepper cache up here, I will probably stop to repair, as it would be a good time to do so. So the prepper cache should be up behind that rock, roughly. If you see that rock behind those trees, well, oh, hello. That's a wolf coming right toward me. Let's do a little bit of dancing. Make sure I'm not dancing towards another wolf. I don't have a scent right now, which is encouraging. I don't know that I'm far enough away from this bastard, though. Crap, where did you go? Okay. For a second he was coming toward me, then he changed his mind. Yeah, that's not ideal timing from that wolf, but it's okay, as long as we can stay clear of him. The main thing is my coldness. I'm still not in great shape. Just when I was talking... See, this is why I shouldn't talk about how great my gear is. It's kind of like how I was like, hey, I'm going to shoot a bear, guys, and then the game's like, fog time. As one person put it, now is a good time for fog. In the words of the game itself, when it hears me say that I want to kill a bear. You only think you're going to kill a bear. First, we're going to create lots of fog and make it difficult for you to see your otherwise easy-to-shoot quarry. Then, we're going to let you aim straight at the bear, not once but twice, and not even give you skill points when you pull your trigger while aiming straight at the bear. And then we're not going to explain ourselves. Ahaha. I am an evil game engine. Ahaha. Riffing on a little bit more Eddie Izzard there, for those of you who are familiar with the glorious routine. I am an evil herbivore. Ahaha. That could be a prepper cache, or it could just be a black shape against the rock. That's a black shape against the rock. I got excited. But we're still in the right area, and there could be one back here, so... I don't remember where exactly it is, I just know this is the general area of it. I kind of feel like that's where it spawns, though, not back here. So maybe...
I hate being cold. 'Cause I really do.
You might have mentioned it. And I might have responded that way to you a couple of times. Yeah, you've really brought it up a lot, actually, now that we're really having a genuine conversation about it, Jennifer. It's something that you... kind of complain about, and I'm not sure the attitude is helpful in our tense survival situation. So maybe consider modifying your self-talk a little bit, be a little more constructive, a little more a little more geared toward helping yourself out. Think of yourself as a friend. A friend in need. A friend indeed. All right, starting to get real cold. We're going to start losing condition in a second. We've got to start making our way back down the train tracks. We're actually getting fairly close to the dam. Wasn't necessarily my plan. You know what I could do, though? I can make my way along one of the most cattail-rich areas in the game here. There's also a potential deer skin right ahead of me. There's also potential wolves on either side of me. I thought that was a wolf. Holy crap. All right, we see the dam entrance there. Haven't been this cold in a while. You know what? I'm going to make my way back towards camp because the thing is, I have to drop some of the stuff I'm carrying. I'm wearing myself out from being encumbered. What was that? That was rude. Startling me like that, game. I'm wearing myself out, first and foremost. But also, I am in need of food. And I have a whole bunch of food waiting for me at the camp. So we're going to walk back that way before we end this one. Like I said, we're going to get towards the dam closer to when we feel like we've explored the entire zone. So for those of you who don't have your bearings, you can see the tower that we were in at the beginning of this episode. Hey, that's a wolf. It's moments like that that I can't help but think about. Those of you who are just watching the screen and listening to me and not having to play the game at the same time, so your ability to attend to those little details and things that are in the corner of my eye that I haven't spotted yet, you spot before I do, probably 8 or 9 times out of 10. So it's like, when stuff like that happens and there's a wolf on my screen for 3, 4, 5 seconds and I'm walking right toward him, I can just hear voices in my head going, Hadrian. 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 Actually reminds me when I was growing up. I think I've told this story before, but it's a great story. When I was growing up, I had a friend that it was actually a group of friends, and unfortunately, I was not there for this. I'm retelling the story, but imagine a not heavy set, but just big, burly dude, tall, long leather coat, black beret, friendly guy. This was like a Dungeons and Dragons gaming master, super just intelligent and fun to talk to, but very intimidating frame, right? So one of those, he's like a teddy bear, but he's massive. And that's how we would all describe him. But one time he was walking, and my friends were behind him, or maybe beside him, and they were all walking, and they were having a very kind of spirited conversation. I believe they were even talking about either White Wolf or Dungeons and Dragons or something, and he was getting excited about something he was going to do in his new campaign or whatever. And one thing led to another, and he's just talking away and getting excited, and all of a sudden, one of my friends goes, "Post," and completely unfazed, big guy just keeps going, keeps raving about what he's going to be doing next in the game. A few seconds later, "Post," and still not really listening or paying attention to why such a word would be uttered twice in a row. Guy keeps talking, and just almost seems to ratchet up his excitement right before he runs headlong into a, just like, it was either a wooden or a stone post in his path that he just hadn't been seeing, I guess because of the time of night. I don't know how it is he couldn't see it. That's one of the advantages of being there, but always love that story. That's from a relatively long time ago now, too. And Hadrian was a wee lad. Let's listen to the music for a bit, shall we?
I would eat anything right now.
All right, that unfortunately is not the length of the track. But before I end this episode, we're going to do one more thing that I've been putting off. Let's do a couple of things really quickly. I'm going to step over here to where I've been dropping some of my heavier stuff. We're going to put down the extra gear that I have, and I'll drop a couple of these reclaimed wood pieces. I also need to harvest some clothing items, don't I? Don't I, indeed? No, rude. There's that. Okay. Only one cloth for cargo pants? That's kind of a slap in the face, but first things first, let's check condition. We are going to repair. Just kidding, we're not. Because that was the last of our cloth. So we are going to tear some stuff down in here, and then we're going to repair. I can also break that. Well, that's going to provide leather, not cloth. But this will give me cloth. There is a part of me that is sad to be tearing those down because they are a very nice clothing item. Just like tearing up this decent wool toque, which I'm about to do. Everybody scream together. Everybody scream. Get it out? You good? Okay, it's gone. It's okay. Everything's good. Because I know that there's always the possibility, maybe, that we will have the opportunity, or that we might like lose our deerskin items, and it's nice to have some nice backup items. If we found snow pants, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have broken down the cargo pants, but like it is good to have some backup clothing items stashed somewhere. But the thing is, I'm such a mobile player. It's like, when am I going to find the time to like get back to anything that I leave behind like that? You know, that's kind of my thought process. All right, let's try this again for the millionth time. I have plenty of sewing kits now, at least. Okay, that thing is now fully repaired. The socks won't take, well, if they fail, they'll take a while. Yeah. But the socks won't take as much material. And eventually I will have higher repair skill from doing all this, so that'll help. Okay, there goes one sewing kit. Do I have one more piece of cloth? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and repair our mittens. Let's harvest those shoes because they are in fact weighing me down. And I need to keep an eye on my food situation. Nice! Speaking of repair skill, let's take a quick look at better mending. 65% chance of successful repair. Repair time decreased by 10%. So that's handy. And I still can repair a few more of my items. We have a bit of a blizzard outside at the moment. I think what I'm going to do... How much daylight do I have left? I have a good amount of daylight left. We need to read. Let's look at... All right, food-wise, we're okay. Water-wise, not so much. I will need to make some more water before too long. Well, actually, no, I won't, because I've got some downstairs. That's right. So I am definitely going to read. Let's see, before I wrap up here. Yeah, for those of you who remember a few episodes back, how many episodes I said I was recording in one session? This is the end of a session. So I'm like, how can I squeeze every last bit of gameplay out of this? Frontier Shooting Guide I actually kind of want to research, because this will give me... Oh yeah, this will improve my skill if I finish it right now. Well, I won't be able to finish it right now. But I can get through at least 3... Whoa, hey! JK, I got the whole thing. And now we're at level 3 firearm skill. Didn't see that coming this episode. Accuracy range increased by 20%. Critical hit chance increased by 15, and 3 condition per repair. Action. Lovely. So... with that, I do need to rest. Let me go downstairs and get some water. Right, calorie-wise, I'm okay for the night. I need to rest anyway. because of the amount of condition that I'm down. I don't think I'm going to worry about drinking a tea, because I'm not looking to tangle with any wildlife in a particularly damaging way in the coming episodes. But let's definitely drink up. And then sleep up. Oh, I can't wake up because I'm sleeping. I hear an aurora, though. Hang on. Before we're done here. See? I'm not crazy. The flashlight works.
About his food.
There's also a high beam option, which burns the battery quite quickly. See? But you can scare the crap out of some wolves. But of course, the flashlight only works during an aurora. So for those of you who have been screaming about this for multiple episodes, wondering why I'm carrying it around, it's for moments like this. Nice sliver of a moon there. Anyway, I'm scared. I'm going to go back inside. Also, that creates a nice save point, and I need to stop this episode anyway. I want to make sure the wolves are nowhere near. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every other day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.